Aaron here to bring you this episode of Wax. Today we are going to focus on 4 body parts, 1 exercise each body part. We're going to focus on the chest, the back, the shoulders, and the triceps, which brings us to our first exercise, which is going to be the wall push-up. Now the wall push-up is designated to bridge the gap between push-ups. So this is something that is going to get you to being able to do push-ups on the floor in what you would consider the normal push-up position. So the first thing that I would recommend is starting close to the wall. It's going to allow you to place your hands in the proper placement. So you're going to start your hands just right even with your armpits. Now with your feet, you are going to walk them out to a comfortable area, placing the pressure in the balls of your feet while pressing through the heels. Now pressing through the heels, something you might not have heard about, but it's going to force you to automatically include or engage your quadriceps, your hamstrings, your glutes, and also your core. So by pressing through those heels, it's automatically forcing you to engage those muscle groups. From here, you are just going to press yourself away from the wall, extending your arms. Then to come back, you're going to bend your arms, bringing yourself back to the wall. Again, pressing away. Again, it depends on how many reps that you choose to do. The way that you can make this exercise harder is just walk those feet a little bit further away from the wall, but again, start close, so therefore you find that right placement for your hands. That brings us to our next exercise, which is going to be scapular retractions. Scapular retractions are going to work the back. The scapula are commonly referred to as the shoulder blades. For this exercise, you're going to place your hips, upper back, and head against the wall. You will place your elbows against the wall, arms resting against your rib cage. From here, you will drive your shoulder blades down and to the back as if you're trying to place them in your back pockets. And you will drive them down, pressing through the elbows, and that will force you off the wall. Then you will return back to the wall. Now try to keep the head, shoulders, and hips all moving off the wall at the same time. Try to prevent your head coming forward first while pushing off. That's a no-no. Try to keep everything moving off the wall and returning to the wall all in alignment. Now the deeper that you go, the more resistance that you are going to create and the harder this exercise is going to be. The taller and the higher you slide up on that wall, the easier this exercise is going to be. Again, pick the amount of repetitions until it burns, and that is scapular retractions. The next exercise to be demonstrated are Scarecrows. This is going to work the shoulders. Now from here, you're going to start with your elbows in line with your shoulders, pressing your hands back behind you. Now rotating your shoulders and bringing your hands forward, you will then try to bring your hands and your palms to the ceiling, but you want to try to keep your elbow in line with your shoulder. When these elbows start to sink, try to raise them back up and just decrease the range of motion. From here, you will then rotate forward, pressing the palms of your hands back behind you, while again keeping that elbow in line with your shoulder. Now at this exercise, if you would like to add a little bit of resistance, feel free to find 2 cans of beans and use those as a little bit of resistance through the rotation of this move. But these are called Scarecrows, and again, they're going to work your shoulders. The next exercise I'm going to finish with is going to be tricep chair dips. Now here I just have a basic sturdy chair. You will start with the palms of your hands on the front of the chair, shoulder width apart, knees slightly bent. From here you will press your elbows back, bending your elbows, almost rubbing your back against the front of the chair, and then pressing the arms straight. Now try to have a slight bend in the elbows at this point, because then it will continue to have a nice tricep contraction. Again, you will push those elbows back and return up to the starting point of this exercise. The way that you can make this easier is walk your feet closer to the chair, making it more difficult walking those feet further away. Again, pressing those elbows back and extending the arms. This is Aaron. This has been Wax. Don't forget to take a moment to join that Wax Buzz page. Be great.